Hello everyone. Today we would learn what fraction is and how we could divide things into equal parts. Fraction is when we divide things or numbers into equal parts. We can divide things into 2 equal parts, 3 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 5 equal parts, and so on. But let's begin by dividing into 2 equal parts. When we divide things into 2 equal parts, each part is called a half. Now, let's divide this circle into 2 halves. Here we have the 2 equal parts, and each part is called a half because it's the half of the circle. Let's try another shape. Let's divide this hexagon into halves. We have here 2 shapes, and each of them is a half of the hexagon. And when we want to write half, it is written as 1/2. That is 1/2. Dividing shapes into thirds. What if we want to divide a shape into 3 equal parts? What are the different parts going to be called? First, let's divide the rectangle into 3 equal parts. Each part is called a third, and a third is written as 1/3 or 1/3. And remember, each part is a third of the rectangle. We make thirds when we divide things into 3 equal parts. Fourths. Fourths is when we divide things into 4 equal parts. If we divide this diamond shape into 4 equal parts, we would have fourths. Each part of the diamond shape we divided is called a fourth. So when we want to make fourths, we have to divide into 4 equal parts. You can divide biscuits into 4 different parts, and each part will be called a fourth of the biscuits. Now let's answer some questions on fraction. The first is, select the picture that shows the equal parts. The light purple circle and the green triangle shows equal parts because they are divided into 2 equal parts. But the other shapes there are not divided into equal parts. Which figure shows halves? The one on the left hand side shows us halves, and this is because it is properly divided into equal parts, 1/2 and 1/2, which is half. Which shape shows the fraction 1/3? The triangle shows us the fraction 1/3. Remember, we make thirds when we divide things or shapes into 3 equal parts. And here, the triangle is divided into 3 equal parts. So it shows us 1/3. Which shape shows the fraction 1/3? The second circle shows us the fraction 1/3. It is divided into 3 equal parts, and the part colored orange is one of its parts. So it is 1/3. And 1/3 shows us thirds. Don't forget. We can also talk about fraction when we have a group. We can have a group of shapes, a group of objects. Now, what fraction of the shapes are squares? What we are being asked is how many shapes are squares in this group. There are 3 squares in the group. But how many shapes altogether do we have in the group? We have 5 shapes in the group. 3 squares and 2 circles. So we have 5 shapes in total. Now, if we want to talk about how many shapes are square, to make the fraction we have to say we have 3 squares and in total we have 5 shapes. So our answer is 3 over 5. 3 squares over 5 shapes. Which figure shows us first? The biscuits at the right hand side shows us first because it is divided into 4 equal parts. And when we divide something into 4 equal parts, we have fourths. So try out these activities and sharpen your understanding of fraction. Watch the video over and over again. This will help you understand what we have learned today. I would love to see you in the next lesson. Bye.